Welcome to the Open Schools Coding Competition. The idea of a competition is simple. We want to enthuse young coders and to provide a real-life collaborative programming experience for them. Red Hat, who are the world's largest open source software company, with a turnover of $3.5 billion last year, and Lord Wandsworth College, a boarding school in rural Hampshire, came together to achieve this. We launched the Open Schools Coding Competition in 2017. Wanting to work with a university, in 2018 we teamed up with the University of Surrey in Guildford, a university at the forefront of computing education. So, what is the competition? Well, to enter, you need to get into teams of 4. We want teams as it's an important part of the competition is promoting collaboration in IT. In a team, you must make an app for a charity of your choice. The app could be to inform, to raise awareness, or a game supporting the charity's aims and ambitions. The finals of the competition will be in June. Schools will bring their best teams and projects to the finals in Guildford. On the screen now you can see a picture of last year's finals. So, at the finals, you will have the chance to show and share your apps with other groups. It will be judged by Red Hat's professional coders, possibly wearing nice stylish red hats, and you'll get a lecture from a University of Surrey computer science lecturer. There are also mini competitions with prizes, talks on how to get into coding, and real world programming tasks for you to complete. Oh, and all of this is absolutely free to you. At the end of the competition, we will select a winning team. This was last year's winners from Bristol Grammar School. And the winners get a trip to Thorpe Park during school time to see how computers are used in a real life situation, amongst other things at Thorpe Park. The runners-up will get substantial Amazon vouchers. So that's a nice start to the competition. Interested? Well, if you are, these are the rules. 1. It must be for a UK registered charity. Secondly, a condition of entry is that you must send your completed project to the charity for them to use open source. The program must be written using a free visual programming environment. Something like Scratch, App Inventor, Game Maker would be ideal. And last but not least, you must ask permission to use any copyrighted material. Now, when it comes down to setting up a group of 4, you need to think very carefully about who is in your group. Different parts of the projects will call for very different skills. Obviously, you need people who can program to reasonably well, but there's also a need for someone who could do graphics for your app. Writing documentation and organising the project work is a huge job. And again, people who can do research, know how to look for things and find things, are crucial too. You are going to need to excel in all of these areas if you want to win this competition. Once you have picked your team, you then need to decide on a team name. Coding teams often have weird and wacky names. In previous years, we have had the square grapefruits, the peculiarly shaped chimneys, the mushrooms, Too Cool for Hospital, and last year's winners, Control Alt Elite. So, Once you have worked out your team and worked out your team name, now you need to start thinking about the charity you want to work with and about what app you can make for them. We'll go into the selection process in more detail next time. Here are a few things to think about and try to achieve in the rest of the lesson. Thank you, good night, and good luck.